creators in the scene. And here we go, guys. It is game number 1, highly anticipated series of Golden League 2 Redemption Bracket, a best of 3 between Beastyqt's HRE and 3DB's Roos. Out on Basin, let's do it.
Here we go. This is definitely going to be a really, really interesting match. We haven't seen a whole lot of Roos on pure land maps recently. So definitely going to be interesting to see how exactly B is going to be approaching this. We had a lot of changes for the Roos. Obviously, we had the landmark rework around the Kremlin with now being able to spawn Levi Militia. Probably not going to be seeing this on a land map here today. We also have the buff to Boyar's Fortitude for the Roos. So you know how Boyar's Fortitude always used to look extremely, extremely expensive? You hover over that technology, you see, oh my god, I'm gonna have to pay like 750 resource for that. Ain't no way, Jose. Well, it's been buffed. Not only does it now provide more food, not more food, but more HP for your cavalry. Went up to 30 from 20. It now also costs a whole lot less. So definitely way better of an upgrade now than it used to be. And yeah, definitely going to be interesting to see how this is going to go. We see that B is already working on getting a lot of bounty here, killing deer left and right. Also, oh, wait, he's going to get all the deer from Beastie. Has Beastie even look? Oh,
what? Where's
oh, this is
Scout?
rough. This might be really rough for Beastie because not only is he not going to deny the gold from the deer, but he's also not going to get a whole lot of sheep here.
Oh, man. Yeah.
Look at that.
It looks like he went southeast to get his sheep, and B just ran straight across the map, was able to pick one patch of deer off. Maybe he'll go for the second one. Did he get both of those already on the west side?
I don't think so. I don't think he got the other one. So he's now moving towards it, though. There's also 3 wolves there. 3 wolves and deer. He might want to pull his scout from the middle in order to get this one as well.
BC is going to be able to get a few of those there. See that bounty coming in for the Roos as he gets those, and this is always the mini game you got to play against Roos early on. Chapel drop down. Beastyqt already aging up, and I see B's scout from middle running on this way. There you go, and that's going to cover the gold. It's going to cover the wood, and it's going to cover their sheep and leave some room farms to boot. So it's going to be a great placement. He loves this landmark.
Yeah, not going to be a whole lot of sheep to boost, though, but it's going to be better some than none at all. There's still the deer here at the top, but so far it looks like B has had a really, really great amount of bounty so far. We can see that he's already researching Wheelbarrow, and he's going to be up to the next age fairly soon, hopefully. Going to be lacking a little bit of food since he went for the 3rd scout, but should be fine here. And yeah, I think he's now going to find the deer with the other scout that he has there. It's going to have to be careful because Beastie Scout is also closing in on that location, so might deny some of the wait, is that? He is going for the Kremlin. Huh. All right.
Yep. He uses this landmark all the time. He loves this. I saw him use that in the series, both of his series, I guess, versus Marine Lord, and trying to finish off the rest of those deer there right now. And both players head up towards the 2nd age. I wonder how they'll play this.
I think we'd see it on a land map, but looks like Beastie is going to go for a second TC play here.
Yeah, he likes to do this with HRE quite a bit because you can just sit in your base and boom up around that Aachen and turtle up and survive. He's very good at doing it. There was a series I can't remember the last one who he played against, but it might have been versus Lenok where he was down to the corner and he just kept surviving and then boom, busted out the HRE. So, and we see B also going for stone.
This is where it's a little bit tricky with the Roos because he doesn't go for the Golden Gate. He's not going to be able to just trade for the stone. I mean, you do need to mine some stone anyways, just because the TCs have been nerfed. They cost a little bit more stone now. But yeah, he's going to be fine without it. He's going to get this early wooden fortress in, so he boosts his wood gathering. I'm really interested, though, in what he's going to be going into here. Maybe he's going to go for some sort of play around the Pro Scouts again. He could definitely aim to do that, just force a farm transition a little bit earlier here. He is close to having the amount of gold that he needs. Not sure if he's not going to get the gold anytime soon, though. He's only going to get it from his from, well, yeah, from his hunting cabin. He's not going to be mining it. Actually, now he's going to go for double broadaxe, so it's probably not going to be a professional scout build.
BC had like the best freaking Aachen Chapel. He had the stone, gold, wood, and sheep down there. That was like so killer.
Yeah, he must be really happy about that.
Yeah, like that's, he's got even like a little cover from the wood line there. Like, this is pretty great. Dropping down a tower. That thing's never gonna die because emergency repairs. So, yeah, he's doing his thing. He's gonna sit in his base and boom up. He's in his base. B is out here going for some bounty out on the map. And I think there's going to be a little bit of booming up eco-wise until we see some pressure.
He's going to place it on the boar instead of on the deer. All right.
Yeah, look at that.
That's where he's going to be placing his TC.
Yep, taking down that boar there in the very interesting placement of a TC, kind of like out there.
How much bounty does B have right now? Would be interesting to see if we could just quickly switch out of the caster mode overlay for just a second, just to see how much bounty B would be at now, whether he reached that second tier of bounty or not.
Oh, here we go.
There, oh my, he's 500.
Wow, 560 bounty. B.
Oh my god. All right. Roos is on the menu tonight, boys. 560 bounty. He has reached tier 3. Everything is on the table here. Everything could happen.
He is rich.
This...
As in case you're not a Roos main, those bounty, that is giving him an improved food gather rate. He's got the highest tier he can get with the Roos, not to mention all the gold he was able to obtain from that. So it is just a massive economic advantage. I guess up against the Aachen Chapel.
He's also walling in the relics, so really, really smart play from him here. Just sending a villager out, walling in the relics.
Yep, just getting that map control, going to try to contain that.
Yeah, this is really, really nice. So even because Beasty is playing the HRE obviously being able to scale the economy incredibly quickly, go for like really, really fast cast ages, even if they go for a second TC, due to that Aachen Chapel. Even if he gets to a cast age, he's not going to be able to collect those relics immediately due to these walls that B is putting out on those relics. So really, really nicely done from him here. We see BC is now adding a barracks. Could be trying to produce just some spearmen, just a couple of spears just to be annoying, maybe kill some of the scouts, try and deny vision from B.
Can't believe how close that wall is right there. He's really going for it.
I'm guessing... My guess is that BC is just going to be making a spearman here now. Going to try and deny vision. Then behind that, he's just going to full wall up and try to play this into like later stages of Imperial Age.
Yeah, no, we talked about, surely BC probably watched the series of B versus Marine Lord, but I also, it kind of feels like B's in a little bit of his homework because, I mean, this is exactly how BC has played HRE in this tournament last weekend. So he's mining, look at it, he's covering all those relics. He knows that he's going to go for the Aachen, or the Regnus Cathedral. It's going to be very hard to get those relics with all this walling so early on, too. Look at that. He's got all of them out on the map, going for the far points first. This is going to be interesting to see how this pans out, because this is definitely going to be at least a Castle Age, if not Imperial game.
Yeah, 100% that BC is going to try and get this to Imperial Age as soon as possible. He really likes the Swabia more than any other HRE player, I would think. At least in my personal experience, it would seem that way.
Yeah.
He actually gets a villager snipe there. Pretty nice for him. Regnus Cathedral is going to be going up, but wait, there are no relics to get, or at least not early on.
It's going to be
tough. So this could be a very nice moment in the transition here where B could be aiming to fight against BC here, because BC isn't going to get anything from his age up for a while. No bonus whatsoever.
I'm just imagining the reaction as she shows up to that first relic is like, whatever, I'll go to the other one. And he shows up to the next one, and it's like every single one of them is walled.
Don't build the wall now. Don't build the wall now. You're gonna delete some of these trees in the stealth forest. You delete these trees in the stealth forest, it's gonna give you less gold. He's pulling the villagers. He's pulling the villagers in order to take down that Roos fortified wall there.
Yep. So there we go. Not very fortified.
That's a lot of idle time.
Yeah.
Oh, we see a knight, though, at the same time.
Gonna try to pick off some villagers. He's gonna do some healing. Gonna just stall them. That's, like you said, a lot of idle time here. Just trying to get down that wall. Not even saying he'll get that relic. He could stab him with the knight, but I think he's probably going to secure at least that one. Okay.
Yeah, probably that's probably the only one he's going to be securing though, just because it's probably not going to be worth it pulling this amount of villagers across the entire map to go for any other wall burning.
How many villager seconds was that? That's a lot of villagers. Man, okay, well he gets it.
261, that's nice. Dude, that is nice. That's more than 3 relics right there. Beasty is going to be getting home a single relic, and it's not going to be worth even nearly as much as that hunting cabin.
Yeah. It's interesting what you said about like he's just leading some of his trees in the stealth forest by building that wall. That's such a small little detail. Thanks for calling that out there. And yeah, okay, so here we go. 49 villagers versus 49 villagers. We see our resources per minute. I know you guys love switching it around up at the top there, so you can kind of compare because there's things like bounty and Aachen inspiration in effect. And now it's just going to come down to the military prowess as we get here towards the middle stage of the game. Horse archers coming out for B. Horse archers, okay. And
Warrior Monk also in queue, so now B is going to be able to start picking up those relics that he's so nicely secured before.
Yeah, if he's able to secure those relics on top of that gold he's bringing in from the trade house, that's going to be a lot of passive income for B.
Ouch, those spears are pointy indeed. Is he going to be able to save the knight? It's going to be able to save the knight. Potentially could heal that one up with a Warrior Monk.
Okay.
So far, so good. Now we see some of those horse archers coming in. It's going to have to actively kite with them, though. That's a good amount of spearmen right there.
Unlike the Mangadai, they do not move and shoot. They have to stand still. There was a period of time where these tournaments were only horse archers. You remember that? Oh, yeah. How could we forget? And luckily...
Double the attack speed surely does make a difference.
Yeah, yeah.
At this point, B probably has a lot of militia saved up in the Kremlin as well. Or able to get that relic easy. Loses scout, though.
Yep. Okay, so he's still out there trying to grab some relics, but of course B is starting to bring him home. I mean, part of this strategy for Beasty that usually works well is when he's able to secure all these relics with the Regnants, but he's only been able to secure one, so it's definitely less than ideal. He's really out here trying to grab these villagers up to the north. Oh, that knight could find them. Gotta be careful about that as we see Beasty going towards. Can he get a second relic? Will be interesting.
Probably not. The horse archers, in theory, they could just go inside that wall, then they'll be nice and protected. Not sure what B is thinking here right now with this engagement, though. That's not working out too well. Oh, yoink. Yoink. No, don't, wait, no.
Oh,
he's delivering it.
Oh,
he's delivering it. Oh, no.
I think his mouse battery died for a second there because that looked unfortunate. Just when he thought he was going to have the relic, and B's losing a lot of units, so... I don't know.
Yeah, military looking good for Beasty right now.
Oh my gosh.
There's not a whole lot of stuff on the field for B right now, and
he did kill the prelate. Oh no, there's still one back there. Felt like a little bit of a throw.
There's a whole bunch of them.
Yeah. Okay, he's trying to stall it. At what cost? Oh, he grabs it.
Oh, he's not gonna be fast enough. Drop it. Drop the relic.
Run!
Or at least put it back inside somewhere in the walls.
He's taking it. Yeah, what if he puts it in the other wall? Yeah, he didn't even need to get it out. He created this problem. Well, this has been goofy.
Oh, now we see the militia. We see the militia. 20 Levi militia.
Oh boy, where are they? Where are they? The levied militia coming on out. That's going to change the battle. Okay, my relic. This feels like an advanced game mode. Like whoever gets that relic in wins. Here they come.
Look at the stats of that Levi militia. They actually upgrade automatically, or like they increase their stats automatically whenever you advance to like the next stage.
Oh,
so
wow.
these Levi militia are actually way stronger than they would be in feudal age.
How many seconds do they have left on them?
Probably like half the duration.
Yeah. Okay, so he's trying to make some value.
Oh no, they're going back. Yeah, it's roughly half
seconds.
duration. No, they gotta go. Actually, they kill knights.
Oh, looks like it. A little bit of a swarm there. So, believe it or not,
Nice.
Beasty able to get 2 relics, mostly because B took it out of his beautiful wall and delivered it to Beasty. So there he goes. He gets his
now
second
it's in the
relic.
outpost. That's never gonna go done. You gotta sacrifice the militia now. You gotta use them somehow. You can't do what you're doing right now. You gotta use them.
Yeah.
They're gonna expire soon. He's just walking with them. They're gonna die in just a couple of seconds here.
Yep. So Beasty's got 2 relics at home.
There we go. They're dead now.
Oh, another one could be up for grabs here. Just when you thought B was going to have all those relics on lock. Not today. Beasty's working really hard to try to get them. He knows how valuable they are.
B is gonna need something against those spearmen sometime soon. I'm not sure what it is that he's gonna need, whether it's gonna be actually archers at some point here, or maybe his own men-at-arms just to be tanky. He's gonna need something. There's also some,
Mid-map.
actually quite a bunch of Landsknechte in there now as well.
Look at his farms. His food is set up. Beasty, I mean, I've seen this. Once he gets in this position, he gets his farm set up, he's got his relic, and then he just like kicks his feet up and usually wins these ones. So B's gonna need to do something here soon.
The economy is set up, now follow the walls, and then it's gonna be Imperial Age behind that. And it's gonna be good night, sweet prince.
Oh boy.
Soon.
Yeah, the all-cav army versus the mass spearmen doesn't feel so good as he takes that fight. What is he gonna do? He needs some regular archers or something, but B just going for a little bit of a
cavalry
run
archers
around.
just don't have the DPS. He's now researching Boy's Fortitude. Boy's Fortitude just about to be coming in here now. Yeah, there it is. Boy's Fortitude has now come in, but he's still, it doesn't feel like he has what he needs in order to take this fight. 27 spearmen against 18 knights. It's not going to be enough.
Those 2 knights.
Yeah, there we go. It's going to be an archer
back line.
upgrade. We're going to be seeing archers here soon. How soon, though? B is also lacking any blacksmith upgrades at this point in time. Look at that. Beasty is even getting the upgrade, which makes his inspired villagers gather resources even faster.
Yep. BC's got walls up. There's also a knight in the base of B, also just running his economy around. He's causing distractions in the back line. He was able to secure 3 relics, by the way, but oh my gosh,
he's gonna go for the deer.
Yeah, the deer is gonna get raided. Oh boy. Up to the northwest.
And the gold. A single Landsknecht is going over to the gold at the same time. B might be distracted here. On the gold. The Landsknechte. What is he doing? Oh, okay. Never mind. Whew. He reacted.
But those villagers in that wooden fortress are going to be in big trouble. That's 7 villagers likely going bye-bye. He's going to run.
They're dead.
I thought he was going to try to quick wall or something.
Nah, they're dead.
Oh my gosh.
Oh, actually?
Did he get away? Oh my gosh.
He splits his army.
Yeah.
Yeah, they might actually live, or like the majority of them might live here, as now B is able to bring his army forward.
Interesting he turned around. He still grabs a few of them, but B'll do better than he could have done in that situation. We see BC trying to drop a tower there, just trying to get some line of sight out there in the map. And he's also upgrading his horsemen right now.
Oh, no line of sight here.
Oh!
Finds the units, holds back. Okay, good.
Okay.
Could potentially even take a fight here if the warrior monks come in with the inspiration.
Yep. Let's see what happens here. I thought he was going to take that.
Neither of these players is sure if that's an engagement that they want to take. But at this time, look at the food income right now. An overchop!
Oh, yeah, they chopped
This
through
could be horrible for
on the
B
back
right
line.
now.
Yep. Ping goes off in the base. He's chopping through the gold in the wood. Villagers getting slaughtered. B doesn't... Oh, he's got knights there, but... Yeah, he pulls them, but...
Not enough.
A tricky situation. Yeah. Oh, boy.
Can he wall it in time right now? If he walls it?
Takes the fight on the front line.
Fine.
Let's see how this
Levi
goes.
militia has been pulled.
Oh, yeah, that should help
So that's
defend.
a bunch of Levi militia in the front there.
And I think B is going to clean this fight up. So military-wise, he's taking that main fight. He's taking some eco losses back at home. He's going to turn around and go clean up the rest of those.
BC is just going to go up to Imperial Age, and this is where it's going to become really, really hard for B to win this fight, because what will Beasty do once he gets up to X Age? He's going to put like a designated 30, 50 villagers. Oh, actually, never mind. He's going Elsbach. Okay, never mind. I take back everything I said. He's not going to play this the way I initially thought he would be.
That's a different move for him. He usually does go for the Swabia.
Yeah, usually he goes for it even if he already has like 100 villagers. In this case, though, he's pulling 28 villagers, and he's gonna get that up in the middle. He's gonna secure himself that sacred site. He's gonna be really happy with that. And behind that, I mean, he still has a really, really good food economy right now, almost 2,000 food per minute income. At least when we compare it to B, what B has right now, Beasty is just in a way better position economically, even after he pulled 28 villagers for that middle landmark.
Yeah.
He still, while they were building that, he still had way more income
That
resource-wise.
food per minute is just so good. And now B's in a pretty tough spot as he's getting raided on the back line. I don't know if he needs to like complete his walls or what. At this point, a lot of the damage has been done. We see a few more villagers getting picked off there. He's finally got archers, but now at the point in the game, we see those Age 4 upgrades coming in for Beasty. It's also raiding on the north side by the deer. I'm not sure if he has villagers up there, but...
There it is. There it is. The cannon emplacement, the first of many to come. Yep, second one immediately follows.
So when you don't have keeps, where do you spend your stone? On cannon emplacements, and Beasty loves to do that, and he can slowly creep across the map. A lot of times he does. We'll see if he can get it to work here. You'd have to go pretty far, but B is just trying to put out fires in his base, just, you know, surviving, not really doing any damage to his opponent while he's in a pretty bad spot.
So annoying. There's a single knight there just standing ready to raid, and there we go.
Yep.
Now he chose this moment to be like, yep, by the way, there's a knight here.
And he's
better
gonna
go
find the
back.
palace, and that's gonna
That's not gonna
great.
work. It has cannon emplacement. It's
That's gonna do so
don't
much
want
damage.
to take those fights.
Yeah, he's fighting those horsemen. I guess he'll kill those, but he's taking damage from the Bombard tower. And it's also got a relic inside of it, I just noticed. Yep.
Yep, it does a lot of damage, and I'm not sure if B is gonna find the amount of damage that he needs to in order to really come back into this game. He has a lot of military, like a lot of military. But the issue is that Beasty probably already has like 1 to 2 cannon emplacement outposts in his base that will never die due to the buff from the Elsbach Palace, as well as the relics inside and emergency repair.
Okay, let's see what he's able to do. About to push on in, but Spearmen and Horsemen probably just going to be fine. He's just going to keep spamming them, not to mention Imperial Age units versus Castle Age. It looks like B maybe has finally completed his wall, if the minimap looks correct. But here we go, fight. B pushing in. BC just like, okay, whatever, I'll throw more Spearmen at you, I'll make more. Gonna take this fight. Looks like he's working to repair that wall at the moment. Springle Tower getting some shots, doing a lot of damage as BC's able to repair that wall right back up that he worked so hard to destroy. And Beasty gonna hold this just fine.
At this point, I'm feeling like Beasty probably already thinks that he's won this game. Just because he's pretty much secured his win condition. Fully walled base. 2 out of 5 relics. I mean, it's good enough for him. He's got 2 sacred sites, so he's got steady gold income. He is probably just gonna be completely fine with just playing the long game now, putting up cannon emplacement outposts everywhere. And yeah, with the cannon emplacement, it's gonna be really like insanely tough for B to push Beasty at all anywhere. And it's gonna be really easy for Beasty at the same time to raid B anywhere else, because don't forget that B, with his civilization, he cannot make any outposts with cannon emplacements.
Yeah.
He doesn't have that. He doesn't have that privilege.
Okay, B trying to get any value, but yeah, good luck. He's gonna run in here, and those cannons are gonna go boom. Oh boy, I don't see what B's gonna be able to do. He's gonna get a little bit of raid of villagers here on the south side, up for grabs. Could put some damage to Eco, but he's just trying to like catch up. He's behind Eco wise, so killing a few of these doesn't do a whole lot. Cannon placements.
Now, Roos usually doesn't mind being a little bit behind in economy, just because they have the passive gold income from the bounty system. So usually they can be a little bit behind, and they also, once they get to Imperial Age, they probably have one of the best units in the game with the Streltsy. The issue then becomes that the siege late game is probably not going to go in favor of the Rus here, just because Beasty is playing the HRE and HRE has access to Culverins. And now the interesting thing is Culverins are good. Inspired Culverins are even better, and you can actually inspire Culverins with the Warrior Inspiration from the HRE.
Okay, so...
And then you're going to be able to just really one-shot every single siege unit in the game.
Be kiting back, but it's kind of hard as this Imperial army of Beastyqt pushes forward right now. And he's still in the third age. He is aging up. High armor, he dropped down. Maybe we could help him a little bit, but man... You know, the crazy thing is, look at the food per minute. B is somehow doing better because of that the bounty, even though that Akin Chapel's giving all that farming bonus. But won't matter here.
As long as he's able to get to Streltsy, like that's the win condition for B right now. B is still not completely out of this. The win condition is Streltsy.
Yeah.
And it can happen.
Okay, so we see, and Militia levied. Look at that. He's got a few of those in there. He's taking this fight as he's aging up, but still quite a ways away until the next age. And we see BC starting to knock on the doors of these walls all over. He's on the west side, on the east, right down the middle. This main army struggling to deal with this. He is doing a good job using those archers to just try to pick off the unarmored units. But, boy, I don't know. He's going to hold this mid, it looks like, and he should make it to the next age. But now the walls are down on the side, and we're going to have main arms flooding in. Oh! He's repairing. Trying to stall, buy time. What about on that west side? What's going on with that wall? Oh, it's down. I see him running in.
Yeah, it's open. That is open. That's going to be really, really difficult to get back up now.
He's going to repair it just instantly. At least it's not a ton of units, I guess. So here's where we'll see, folks. Can B pull off some kind of it feels like a comeback at this point, as this game seemed like it was going pretty strongly in BC's favor, but B has held on. He's in age 4. He's got 110 vills versus BC's 140, and he does have a lot of gold passive income.
Oh no, B, he made a gate in the right palisades wall, and the second that gate came up, BC destroyed it because it now spawns with like 0 HP instead of before it used to spawn with some HP. So it immediately destroyed both the gate as well as 2 tiles or like 2 segments of palisade walls there.
I thought that was a little weird.
Now he's going to be immediately in. BC immediately queues up his Streltsy, and now it's going to be up to B to be able to like regain map control inside his own base, and it's going to be difficult because Beasty right now, he has completely set up outside the base of B. He is going to be spamming cannon emplacement towers around the entire outside of B's base. And with that, it's going to be incredibly tough for B to recover. You look at the pop count right now, and you see that BC has like 144 villagers.
Yeah.
He doesn't care. He doesn't need a high military pop count for the single reason that he's just going to be spamming Bombard towers instead. Because a single Bombard towers is probably worth like 15 units.
Yeah, they're really, really strong. Not to mention, he's got over 4k gold right now. Not to mention, and cannons and culverins, but yeah, B's gonna try to push out, but he needs like trebuchets or cannons or something to deal with his towers. It's gonna be really hard. And he's crept all the way across the map. Does he have emergency repair on his front lines? Not yet, but I'm sure he will soon.
He might just build a TC there at some point.
Wouldn't be surprised. B under 100 villagers right now, holding on for dear life. Still has food and wood. Gold count a little low as the Bombards start to take down his towers and farms.
He still has a ton of passive gold income. Don't forget that he has, for one, a lot of hunting cabins, good amount of relics, a sacred site, and he still has access to gold for now. So his gold income is way, way higher than Beasty's. The only difference is why Beasty has so much gold is that he's mainly making horsemen, men-at-arms, and spearmen, all of which cost either no or very little gold.
Yep, up north side, B taking a raid as Beastyqt pushing in with Bombards to the middle. See, are those 2 universities? He really wants those decks.
He's getting chemistry now. You really need that for the Streltsy. It makes a huge difference. Suddenly the Streltsy are going to do much more damage, and here we go. Cannon emplacements. 1, 2, 3, 4 cannon emplacements in the queue right now for Beastyqt. This is... He says that it's his strategy. It's certainly a strategy.
What does that mean?
It is one of the strategies of Age of Empires. I'm just gonna leave it at that.
The strategies. Okay, we got villagers under siege here on the south side. And B right now trying to do something, but facing down. Can we just see the line of sight of Beastyqt for a second? He has
He probably knows everything around the base from B.
He can see everything that's going on. There it is. Look at that. He's got almost full map vision. It's all
now he's
from
just gonna make a tower there on that gold mine. Yoink, that's gonna be his one. His now.
Oh man. Wait till he gets the merge repair on a few of these too. Okay, so if B somehow pulls this off, I would be amazed because it's just he is going up against just a billion towers, cannon placements. Beastie has chewed through a little bit of his gold, but he's still got 2k gold in the bank, and here comes Beastie's horseman.
I mean, B just has to wait and hold out for like the next 50 minutes until Beastie runs out of gold. Because B has more passive gold income than Beastie. If he can survive for the next 50 minutes, it's gonna be fine. Copium.
Yeah, I feel like next Golden League we're gonna need to have a war of the no bombards either tournament.
Oh, now there's gonna be towers inside the base of B as well.
Yeah, forget keeps. This might even be more effective. I don't know. Oh my gosh! So Streltsy doing a lot of damage. He's starting to get a little critical mass of them, but. He needs siege. How's he gonna deal with this tower creep? He's in his base.
Well, you're gonna need trebuchets. Trebuchets, though, are pretty expensive. You can get them for cheaper if you make siege works around the high armory. Or maybe we see B suddenly queuing like 20 rams.
Yeah. Honestly, I don't know. Maybe that's the rams. Is that the move? I don't know. Streltsy doing some
cannon
damage.
tower. The cannon tower is hitting the Streltsy. Just took like half the HP of like 8 Streltsy. Look at that!
Spread formation.
Oh my god!
Oof.
The cannon emplacements, they're too good.
They're
too good. Nerf them. B knows he's not gonna get this one.
There we go. Beastyqt getting points on the board. Game number 1 of this best of 3 will go to BC versus B. And now that'll take us through. This is the redemption bracket, so B will need to get some points on the board in the next game if he hopes to stay alive. Beastie trying to advance all the way to those finals.